Hi traders, this is Chris from Elite Currency, here with a video on the cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Ripple. Let's start with the Bitcoin. This is the daily chart. Massive upside, of course, huge momentum we had leading up to the high of about almost 20,000, right? This momentum was very strong. We are in a serious retracement for the first time since basically July and September. And this retracement has been quite volatile. We can see the MACD here, our own ECS MACD, pretty bearish, thick red bars, big gap. Gap is maybe slowing down a little bit, but not that much either. So I'm not sure if this is going to be a bouncing spot or not. For the moment, it is looking like price is making a lower high. Will it make a higher low? I think so. I think that there will be a bounce here, but there could be a triangle a formation available for the Bitcoin. It could be an A, this could be a B, this could be a C, this could be a D, this could be an E. That would not surprise me that there will be a triangle like this that expands a little bit more into the future, as you can see, before a break to the upside does occur. Why a break to the upside? Because the momentum is still so strong here. So the psychology is still on the upside. It's just that price is making a very strong retracement. And a triangle would fit in that environment, and then a break to the upside would break the high and should break the high of 20 or just 19,000 to 400, sorry, and should break 20,000. I would assume target could be 25,000, for instance, 22.5, 25. Depends on the momentum that we see as it breaks. That's always difficult to say, but those are levels to think about. Now, if the triangle is my most favorite or most likely scenario, we have to see also how the MACD shapes up, because the MACD turns back to the upside, it loses the red momentum, and these lines, the difference starts to flatten like that. That could be another signal that the upside is ready, and there could be a move up like this. It could fall maybe a little bit more perhaps, right? But then there could be the bounce that doesn't break this bottom. And then we'll have to see how price responds to this resistance zone. If it bounces, there will be a triangle. And if it breaks, then it could have been an ABC correction, and there could be an immediate breakout, all right? One thing, if it does make a triangle, if it does bounce here, move up, and then bounce down, and then shows weakness here, the triangle could be A, this could be this could be B, this could be C, this could be D. E is great, because E should not break below the bottom of C. E should then bounce and be the start of that upside. So trading wave E's are the best from that point of view. Also, if this is a C of the triangle, that could be the end of the correction. So still looking for potential longs as a bounce could make sense in my view. Either here or maybe a bit lower, as you can imagine, if it basically retests this bottom a bit more, it's possible. Or if it then breaks obviously above this resistance trend line to the upside, right? So like this, something like this, right? These are the current lines. So a break here could indicate a continuation as well. A bounce at the bottom could indicate a triangle. And if price does break below this bottom, then the minus 272 target would be the main target and the main bouncing spot as well, all right? So that is something to think about, all right? So from this point of view, keep an eye on the minus 272 target. Keep an eye on this bottom. I think, in my view at least, that's what I'm doing. Keep an eye on the reaction to this top, and if price does make a dip, that this could be wave E. That's my view at this moment. Ethereum, all right, there we go. Daily chart, that has a lot of momentum. Look, you can see strong candles, strong bars, good space. Looks like there could be more continuation, I would say. I mean, this is already a pretty hefty move up. But could there be a retracement and one more push up? Looking at this daily momentum, I think so. I think that we see increasing space here. Before there's a retracement occurring, I think this will close in. So there's still time is on our side, and on the upside, I should say, is likely to continue still, I would say, to maybe 1,500 for the moment. It seems likely. This is probably going to be a 4-hour correction. It could last into a triangle too. But after that, a breakout. I think that this could correct a little bit longer. at the 21 EMA, but if it makes a flag like this, a continuation higher would seem likely to me. And last but not least, Ripple. Ripple is making a big correction, and you can see that on the MACD, it was flattening here. You see this? It was increasing, it lost the momentum, thin bars. The MACD lines were closing in, so that's one of the reasons why probably we're getting a bigger retracement, and from a technical point of view at least. And 4-hour chart is probably making ABC. It's still the same thing. I think there's divergence between these bottoms, so it still looks like that price, from this point of view, is making a little bit of a falling wedge, and the fibs could be bouncing spots. The 38 was already a bouncing spot, the 50 was already one, 61.8 what fib could be a bouncing spot too, and that could be something to think about. Strong bearish candle on the 4-hour chart, but for the moment I think that if it hits the 61.8 or breaks above resistance like this, that could be indicating the end of this falling wedge and ABC correction, and one more upside is possible. All right, so now this upside will have some struggle. I think it's not going to break for a higher high immediately. I would say it might push up like this and then correct again. So there could be a bit bigger consolidation here on Ripple. Just when looking at the daily candles, it's so far from this top. I think that there could be a bigger correction before the bigger up, the bigger continuation is likely. Now at this moment, it does not seem likely. So I think that this is more of a bounce towards 250 than really a continuation for the moment of the uptrend. And that's the same kind of story for Bitcoin. The real trending one at the moment is Ethereum, and if it does make a bull flag, that would look good for a higher high for the moment. All right, more free material on elitecurrency.com. Check it out. Download our ECS.start package. All right, and you can get a lot of free info through that ECS start package. And above all, wish you good trading. Cheers.